Hello, I'm Mark Hinder, responsible for business development here at Ricoh Europe, and today I'm talking to Philip Dodd of Healeys Print Group, one of England's best known commercial printers with an enviable reputation for innovation and quality. Hello, Philip.
Hi, good morning, Mark.
Good morning. So, Philip, we're talking about your favourite print application today, and what I'd like to ask you is, what's the story behind this amazing calendar that you've got in front of you?
We've got a history of turning out unusual calendars year by year, and so this year we really were stuck for a while as to what we were going to do. I remember an old marketing piece that compared a good printer with a less good printer, and the good printer gave you help and advice. The bad printer sent you a dreadful calendar every year. So with this in mind, we wanted to produce something that fed into the innovation, the interesting print techniques we have at Healeys, and also tied into the World Land Trust and carbon balancing, as we've been carbon balanced for 9 years, and the environment remains something that is vitally important to us.
Thanks, Philip. So innovation is at the core and quality is at the core of what you do. So could you pick out some very interesting aspects of the calendar where perhaps technology has come into play and you can showcase the innovation in that calendar?
Sure. I got together with Chris Cook, one of our account handlers, and Jane, who's our sales and marketing manager, and we wanted to challenge our digital department. So in the calendar, first of all, on February, and those that have got it or those will see it shines. And we achieved this by printing CMYK on the Ricoh 7200 over printable digital foil. So you get this wonderful metallic effect. So we've used that extensively throughout the calendar. In other areas of the calendar, we've used neon. Now, on the Ocelot, for April, we use CMYK over printable digital foil, and then we use neon. Elsewhere, I'll just pick a couple of others that I think are interesting. We even use digital white. So there, we've used neon to enhance the orange, to give a color that just would not be achievable. And finally, on the elephant, we've actually printed the tusks in digital white to highlight it against the natural background of the paper.
That's amazing. And I think just looking at the calendar as you're talking, you really get the visualization of what all of this digital technology and innovation can do. But the key thing really for me is, what's been the reaction from your customers when they've actually had this calendar, land in their offices and hopefully on their desk as well?
We've had literally hundreds of emails saying, best calendar yet, beautiful calendar. This has pride of place on my desk. Thank you so much for the references telling us how you've done it. The link of the animals is to endangered species, which the World Land Trust, through their work, are looking after. And there's a description on the back about the animal. We also incorporate a detachable, when the month is finished, you've actually got a postcard you can send. So a lot of the customers have remarked, what a great idea. This was Jane Carter's idea, to have a reusable part of a calendar, which I think is quite nice.
Oh, that's really, really interesting and novel. And I think it demonstrates again, with the passion for print that comes across, but also the fact that you're innovative in your approach. So, Philip, first of all, thank you for sharing that with us today. And it gives a good insight to hopefully people that are going to view this video and inspire them on what can be achieved from digital print techniques. And clearly for us, with Ricoh, we'd like to thank you for taking the time to share that with us, and wish you all the success with developing more print applications, and the passion that you showcase for us today. So thank you, Philip, for joining me.
Thank you, Mark, and look out for gold and silver in next year's calendar.
Thank you very much. Thanks,
All the
Philip.
best.
All the best. Cheers. Bye-bye.